I started marine life studies in 2006, but it's only from a journey that I took from visiting Hawaii. I saw my first humpback whale in 1996, and I heard all about this research in Maui, and that's where I saw my first humpback whale, was in Maui. And I never dreamed it would grow as large as it has, which is very exciting. I didn't start marine life studies to make a living. I wanted to give back, and I just loved the whales and wanted to do something good. My name is Peggy Stapp, and I'm the executive director, founder of Marine Life Studies, which we founded it in the spring of 2006. And then we got our own nonprofit status in 2009. It was amazing. And we just love what we do, and we have a great organization, wonderful people that make it all happen. It's a real team effort. We work with the California State University of Monterey Bay and other colleges, and so we'll hire a student like for that semester or a few months or some. We had one that was here for almost 2 years. So that's always exciting. I love working with the young people.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Marcos, and I'm Operations Manager of Marine Life Studies. So I found Marine Life Studies on a Purposeful Opportunities website and contacted Peggy and was like, hey, I just started at CSUMB. Is there any way that I can volunteer for your organization? I would volunteer for Marine Life Studies, going out on the boat, doing their education programs at the Boys and Girls Club, attending like Whale Fest Monterey, where I would work the educational booth. It was actually my graduation party day where Peggy came and was like, hey, I found grant money to hire you 3 days a week. So right after college, I just started working at Marine Life Studies, and I've been here for 11 years now. Most of the time, working doesn't feel like work. Like going out on the boat's really fun. You get to see a lot of animals, but I think the best thing in this organization is the people. We have over 150 to 200 volunteers that come and go each time. Meeting all these people from all walks of life is like really inspiring. I think what makes Marine Life Studies so unique is that we don't require any previous experience from our volunteers. And so because we have our mission of being so inclusive to people, we get a whole bunch of cool volunteers that have all these different experiences. And because our programs are mostly run by volunteers, that's our whole thing.
We tell people if they participate in the research scientist program, that's a stepping stone, because everything we do on our research is the first things we do when we're first arrive on an entanglement.
A lot of our volunteers that are trained to do whale disentanglement, they already know what to expect, because whenever they're on our research boat surveys, they're learning like what photos are important and how to record the data, and where to get the certain tools in the boat and how to set up like the telemetry and things. So we're really lucky to have so many people that know what they're doing.
There's so many other ways they can contribute. They can help us process photos, type in data, process video, do outreach for us so people know about the work that we do, help us with educational programs. If they really want to be part of the whale entanglement team, signing up and working with us, volunteering for our research scientist program is the number one way to get involved.
So the whale entanglement team is very cool. That's probably one of the coolest things I've ever done. My first response was a whale that got caught in spot prawn trap in front of Moss Landing. It was grounded. And so at that time, I was fairly new to the group. I was able to get the GoPro on a long 30-foot pole and try to get underwater footage on our little boat. So that was really cool that I got to have that experience, because I had no idea this even happens, whale entanglement. Peggy Stapp and I are 2 of 4 women in California that are permitted to do this kind of stuff. This is a very dangerous work, and we operate under the Marine Mammal Health and Stranding Response Permit. And that means that we can go up to the whale under permit and actually physically do work.
One thing the research does, it puts us out on the water. And so if we do get an entanglement call, we're already on the water, kind of like an ambulance drive around town. So then we can get to the whale quicker. And that's key, is getting to the whale quicker. Because even if we don't have a full crew, we can start documentation. We don't go right up to it. We just observe, take photos, get as much photos of all parts of the body because you want to be able to assess where the entanglement is. Because sometimes you can't see the entanglement from the boat. One time we saw a whale, it just had a wrap around the body just forward of the dorsal. There was line trailing like 30 to 50 feet behind with a buoy. So that's why we aren't just going to go up there because we don't want to get that caught in our prop for one. That would really hurt the whale too. So we're just very cautious and methodical.
The response is very planned out. We always have a whole group of network members at the same time. We have a support boat, so not only the boat that's cutting and doing the small, like the physical stuff, we also have a support there just in case something goes wrong. These whales are wild, and they don't know that they're being rescued or cut free sometimes. And so every movement or every reaction that the whale does, like throwing its tail or swishing its tail at the rescuers or it breaching or rolling over, that can be like super scary. And so we just make sure that all of our team are like safety officers and just keep watching each team member, making sure they're in a safe position. If someone sees an entangled whale, we do have a hotline off the West Coast. It's 877 SOS whale. Or you can hail the Coast Guard on Channel 16 on the radio. And also you can call us directly. You can call 831-901-3833 and we'll get back to you. So we are super excited about opening an exploratorium in Moss Landing. It will have a whole bunch of like whale specimens and marine mammal specimens that you can actually feel and touch.
A lot of interactive educational projects inside here. People can put on those VR glasses and feel like they're actually immersed in the water, which, a lot of people, they'll never be on a boat or never go diving.
Our exploratorium would be to highlight the Monterey Bay, the animals within, the local research and educational organizations that do a lot of work around here, and also the sanctuaries, and give light to the issues that whales are facing and how the public can help.
So I think this facility is going to be good for the young, old, every age group. So we're really excited about that.
To volunteer, all you got to do is send me an email, info@marinelifestudies.org. They can send their resume. You don't have to have any other experience. We'll teach you everything you need to know. But other than that, you just reach out over email and let me know what your availability is and what you would like to contribute.